Ciao, ciao, ciao. Oh, jeez. I can't make this video less than 20 minutes long. I've done this twice. I'm going to break this video up. I got questions to answer. I got 2 cups of goddamn coffee, and it's a good thing I have them, because this is taking all of my day. I'm a grouchy guy today, you can see. So I need this coffee. I went out with these Serbians last night, their last day here, some of these Serbs. Great bunch of guys. I was with a guy from Požareva. It's one of my best friends. Love him. Darko, such a wonderful guy. This guy from Niš, a guy from Guča, and a guy from Vranje. We had this group of Seljaci at the bar. Oh, so much fun. Good people, man. Love hanging. I don't hang out with any Americans here. Also hang out with Balkan people. Love Balkan people. Wish I was Balkan. But I wish I had money and lived in the Balkans. Anyway, let's get to some of these questions, because this takes forever. I made a video the other day, and I got tons more, guys, and I try to help you with my genius, but it takes a lot of my time. So send me some money. You should send me $5 for doing this, okay? Here we go. Hello, Charles. This is from an Asian American, okay? Nice to see minority folks interested in coming to Serbia. This guy says, "Hi, Charles. My name is Rui, R-U-I. I don't know how to pronounce your name there, boss. But nice to meet you." He says, "I'm grateful for your YouTube videos on Serbia, which provide rare glimpses of local lives for people unfamiliar with the area. I would greatly appreciate your advice on 2 questions related to an upcoming trip to Belgrade. I'm a straight Asian man with long hair below my shoulder," he says. "I understand that Serbia is a conservative country and wonder if my long hairstyle would pose a problem. Parentheses, being viewed as a display of homosexuality, even though I'm straight, or worse, being targeted for violence. Question." Let me get to that question here. Serbia is a very conservative country. I would say they're Orthodox Christian, which of course tells you that they're old-fashioned type folks. You don't see a lot of long hair in Serbia. Most folks have hair like this, you know, shaved on the side, especially guys. Let me tell you a story. This is why my videos are so god-darn long. One day, I was sitting in Kalemegdan. It's the fortress in Belgrade that overlooks the Dunav, the river, and everything. We're sitting there in the middle of the day, beautiful day, sitting up on this old fortress drinking beer in the middle of a park, in public. Because you can, it's a free country, god dang it, in Serbia. They don't have all these shitting little laws that restrict everything like we do. But anyway, we're sitting there, a big group of these long-haired guys in black walked past, and I thought, wow, you don't see that in Serbia, you know? So I went over, I told my friends, I said, I'm going to go talk to those guys. They said, don't, you know. But I went over there. They were all nice as hell. I said, do you guys speak English? Of course they did. We sat and talked. They were so cool people. I don't hang out with people with long hair that much. I mean, that sounded really bad. I mean, I don't have any friends that are that way. Not that I have a problem with it, I just don't. I don't know why. Anyway, I went up and spoke to them. I said, guys, I said, I have a question. I said, how does it feel? How are you treated here in Serbia wearing black and having long hair? And they said, most of them said not very good. They said most people don't like it. They get called names. They get made fun of. One of them said he got punched one time. But you, being Asian, people can tell automatically you're not a Serbian. You're a foreigner. So you're not going to have any problems, I don't think. They treat foreigners very, very, very well. You're held on a higher pedestal than local people. Young kids, of course, they'll probably say something. There's a lot of dumb fucks in every corner of the world. You know, you've got silly people. But you're not going to have any problems in public in the middle of the day, nothing like that. I don't think so. I don't have long hair, so I don't know. Homosexuality is a problem, I think. If you're wandering around holding hands with another man, you'll probably get beat up. Just putting it that way, I think that would happen, honestly. People would not like it, because it doesn't happen much there. Just my opinion. But I can find you friends there. I know so many people. I got more friends than I even want in Belgrade. I can find people that would love to meet you and take you out and show you the city, so you'd be with people. And then you would have absolutely no problems. You know, you won't anyway. Next question. It is reported that rabies is a problem in Serbia. Is it an issue in the center of Belgrade? Okay, rabies. You know, you're like the 3rd or 4th person that's asked me about rabies in Serbia. And I think the reason that this is coming out, I think even on the U.S. travel warning site it mentioned rabies. And I think one reason why, there's a lot of stray dogs in Serbia, okay? I don't like animals. I've never liked animals. I like people. I don't like hairy animal things. But they don't have a lot of like the ASPCA, all those animal groups, and the animal police and dog pounds and things like that. They don't have a lot of funding for that stuff. So a lot of local citizens are the ones that take that financial burden on, okay? Like a guy in Niš, he has like tons of dogs that he took off the street. He spays and neuters them to try to solve the problem because the government doesn't do it. But there is packs of dogs, you know, especially in the southern part, central part, west, east part of Serbia. You see lots of packs. One day I was in a place called Arilje, Serbia. It's like the raspberry capital of the world. And there was a pack of dogs. One of them growled at me and it scared the shit out of me. There was a bunch of them. But I didn't get bit, thank God. Knock on wood, and I hope I never do. But Belgrade, no. There's stray dogs there. People feed them and things, but not big packs of them. And it's not an issue. You know, I don't think you're going to have a problem. I've lived in Serbia for 6 years, and in Belgrade I rarely see a pack. There's some by the bus station I saw one time, maybe 4 or 5 dogs. But you're not going to have any problems with them, I don't think. People feed them and stuff. Local Serbians are friendly with them. People lay out food and stuff. So I don't think you'll have problems with rabies. One guy who did a walk, his name's Kevin Shannon, he did a walk from Subotica all the way down to Kosovo. And he was bitten by a dog in Niš, actually. But he didn't get rabies there, you know. But that's that question. I'm going to do one more here, guys, and then I'm going to upload this because one of these questions takes me a long, long time. Okay, second question. Hi, Charles. I just wanted to say that I've been watching your videos, and you were the finishing piece to convince me to visit Belgrade. Wow. Love it. So I guess I owe you a thank you. You're welcome. I met a Serbian guy where I live. We were going to travel there together. He hasn't been back in 12 years or so. He had to cancel because of his job, unfortunately, and he has no family or friends there that I can contact. I still would like to go, but I'd be totally on my own, and I'm a little uneasy because I'm an American black guy. A few of your videos put me at ease, though. I don't mind traveling alone, but it's definitely more fun to have insider information with someone familiar with the area. Places to go and eat like the locals, etc. Would you have any suggestions on how to possibly make connections before I get there? Or should I just go on my own? Thanks in advance for your time and assistance. Van Batista. Mr. Batista, what a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet an African-American gentleman. It's kind of ironic. We have an Asian-American and an African-American interested in Serbia. That's great. And they both found my videos. I told you it's not just Serbians that watch these videos. Anyway, let's get to this. I can help you. I've got tons and tons and tons of friends in Belgrade, people that would die to meet you, that love to meet Americans, especially African Americans. You're going to be treated top tier in Serbia. Let me tell you a quick story. I've told it before, but I'm going to tell it again because it's a good story. There's a beautiful young lady, black girl, absolutely gorgeous. She's from Louisiana. She comes to Serbia every year. She met a Serbian guy on a video game. It was kind of funny. This girl's a freaking model. She's gorgeous. She met the Serbian guy in a video game. She went to Serbia to meet him. She's black, you know, very black. I feel really guilty when I say black. It makes me uncomfortable. But she went to Serbia to meet him. She had no idea what to expect, what to think. Everything she heard is what you heard and the rest of the world hears about the Balkans, that they're racist, they're brutal, blah, 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 whatever. Bullshit is what it is. She said, in Serbia, me and her went and had a coffee together, and I asked her, I said, how's it feel to be a black woman here in Serbia? And she said, you know what? She said, I'm from Louisiana. She said, Louisiana's in the South, if you don't know. Well, you know, but maybe some of the viewers don't. Very southern state with bad history of race issues. She said, in Louisiana, if she goes to a small little community of all white people, she said lots of people look at her like, you know, in contempt. You could say, condescendingly, they're, you know, look at her. She said she goes into a store, people look at her like she's going to steal. She gets to Serbia expecting the same. She said in Serbia, everybody stares at her. Everybody wants to take a picture with her. So many people want to take a picture with her. People want to talk to her. And she said they stare constantly. But she said it's in a good way. She said they're not staring at me like, ugh, a black person. They're staring at you like, wow, why are you in my country? Why would you come here to see our country? You know, so it's so neat that way. My other black friend, black friend from Norway, he's from Ivory Coast, but he moved to Norway. But he was there, and he said he loved the same thing. He said everywhere he goes, little kids come up, they want a picture. He goes to a club. There'll be a big line at the club, but they let the black guy go in and give him VIP because it's good for business. The girls like black guys. Everybody is interested in you. You're gonna have a great time. You're not gonna want to go home, and you're gonna find out that there's so many people that want to meet you, and it's safe as heck. And I would love to meet you also. I'm going to be back there very soon. I'm going to be back in 11 days, and I would love to meet you. I'll show you around. I'll introduce you to so many people. Tell me the age group you want to meet, and I'll find you some friends to hang out with if I'm not available. Okay? That's it, my friends. I got to get the hell off here because this video is going to be an hour long. Do widzenia.